Today's the topic is behavior based safety. BBS, behavior based safety. That means the meaning itself here, behavior based safety. When you are working in any company or any industrial company or any working area, always 90% of the what are the incidents or accidents that's depend on our behavior. So because when you're behaving in the company, how we are behaving, how we are acting, like different conditions. It's maybe surrounding conditions, or it's maybe employees conditions, or it's maybe based on that situations. So because that is coming under behavior based safety conditions. Yeah, BBS, behavior based safety, creates a safety culture that help to identify the safe behavior. For that, all the levels of company must work together. అంటే ఇలాంటి కంపెనీ ఒక BBS అందరూ కలిసి చేస్తే then we will get a good results. Okay. BBS looks at low, three things interact to improve. అంటే BBS కరెక్ట్ చేయాలంటే three things ఏంటి? Person, work environment and the behavior. Person, work environment and the behavior. If you combine these three, then you have an excellent BBS safety. Yeah. What is the principles of BBS? And in the principles of BBS, okay, in the principles of BBS, observe, measures, manage. And based on that, you have to do like these are all BBS and everything. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Behavior causes incidents. Observe, measure, and manage. Every feedback is essential to improvement. Consequences motivate behavior. Communication is the key. Participation creates ownership. Continuous improvement happens when we work together. Be proactive rather than reactive. Yeah. What is the principles of BBS? First, behavioral causes accidents. అంటే మనం ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేయాలి? అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. ఆ అబ్జర్వ్ చేసిన తర్వాత దాన్ని మెజర్ చేయాలి. మెజర్ చేసిన దాన్ని మేనేజ్ చేయాలి. దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫీడ్బ్యాక్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎసెన్షియల్ ఇంపార్టెంట్? కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ మోటివేట్ బిహేవియర్. తర్వాత కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఇస్ ద మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కీ. పార్టిసిపేషన్ క్రియేట్స్ ఓనర్షిప్. Continuous improvement happens when you work together. Be proactive rather than reactive. Behavior versus attitude. Okay. Behavior is nothing but what you do, what you think, what you have to do, what you are going to think. That is called behavior. What is attitude? Based on your thinking nature, based on your what you want to do in our previous one, that result is called attitude. So that is called what do you think, feel, and believe. So behavior is what you do. Attitude is what do you think. So అంటే మనం ఏం చెయ్యాలనుకుంటున్నాము, ఏం ఆలోచిస్తున్నాం అన్నది యాటిట్యూడ్. ఏం చేయాలనుకున్నది బిహేవియర్. సో ఇట్స్ వెరీ general question and general important thing for all the students and whatever every human thinks. What is the difference between behavior and attitude? Behavior is what you do అంటే ఏం చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాం. యాటిట్యూడ్ వాట్ యు థింక్, నువ్వు ఏం ఆలోచిస్తున్నావు, ఏం ఫీల్ అవుతున్నావు, ఏం నమ్ముతున్నావు, ఇలాంటిది. A bad attitude may result in committing an unsafe act or failing to prevent an incident. అంటే బ్యాడ్ యాటిట్యూడ్ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అన్సేఫ్ యాక్ట్ కానీ, ఫెయిలింగ్ టు ప్రివెంట్ కానీ, and it leads to an incident or accident. That is called behavioral accident. Okay. Let's talk barriers. Barriers to safe behavior. Okay. Barriers nothing but what? If you want to do anything, what is the conditions where that's very uncontrolled by ourselves? That is called barriers. అంటే మనకి ఏదైతే ఒక పని చేయాలనుకున్నప్పుడు ఏదైతే అడ్డంగా ఉంటుందో మనకి దాని barriers అంటాయి. Yeah. Untrained, unskilled workers. I already told so many times in the company we have manager, supervisors, executive engineers, workers, laborers, and in that laborers also have skilled labor, unskilled labor. So based on that, we have a different workers. It's maybe untrained labor or it's maybe skilled labor, maybe something. So because based on that situations, so we have to do different conditions. Okay. Yeah. Second one, complacency. Third one, personal choice. And fourth one, culture. And fifth one, ineffective management systems. So these are all called barriers to our situations. Yeah. Why at risk behavior? అంటే మన యొక్క బిహేవియర్ అసలు ఎందుకు రిస్క్ లో ఉంటుంది? ఏంటి రీజన్? యా, జాబ్స్ గెట్ డన్ ఫాస్టర్. అంటే అనుకున్న దానికన్నా ఫాస్ట్ గా చేసేయాలి, త్వరగా చేసేయాలి, త్వరగా కంప్లీట్ చేయాలి. సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ one type of risk. Second one, perception that risk లో మనకు వచ్చిన ఆలోచన బట్టి మనకున్న అనుకున్న బట్టి ఎలా బిహేవ్. థర్డ్ వన్, కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్, రీఇన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్ ఆర్ పనిష్మెంట్. అంటే మనకి ఏం జరుగుతుంది, మనం చేసిన పనిని బట్టి ఆ రిజల్ట్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఇలాంటి దాన్ని ఏబిసి మోడల్ అంటారు. వన్ వే టు లుక్ అట్ హౌ changing your behavior can improve safety in the ABC model. Who was working in the particular area, who was working in the particular employee, his behavior, his thinking, it's maybe different, then you can follow the ABC model. Activator, behavior, consequences. Based on ABC model, we have a safe conditions. Attitude and consequences. Because today's topic is what? AB. బికాస్ బిహేవియరల్ సేఫ్టీ అంటే మనం బిహేవియర్ చేసిన దాన్ని బట్టి వచ్చే సేఫ్టీ అన్నమాట. యాటిట్యూడ్ అండ్ కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్. యువర్ యాటిట్యూడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ హౌ యూఆర్ బిహేవ్. అంటే మనకున్న ఆలోచన దొరుకుదాన్ని బట్టి, మనకున్న పర్స్పెక్టివ్నెస్ బట్టి మనం ఆలోచించే విధానం దాన్ని యాటిట్యూడ్ అంటారు. ఓకే. ఎవర్ బిహేవియర్ యాజ్ ద కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్. అంటే మనం బిహేవ్ చేసిన దాన్ని బట్టి మనకి కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. అంటే ఎలా ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఒకదాని అలా కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఏంటవి? కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ కెన్ ఎయిదర్ రీఇన్ఫోర్స్ ఆర్ డిటర్ బిహేవియర్. పాజిటివ్ రీఇన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్, నెగిటివ్ రీఇన్ఫోర్స్మెంట్. అంటే మనం బిహేవ్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నాం, పాజిటివా నెగిటివా, లేదంటే కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ ఇలాంటివి. ట్రైనింగ్. BBS training attempts to reduce work-related injuries by the creating culture of safe behavior. అంటే ఒక ట్రైనింగ్ మనకు ఒక ఎంప్లాయీస్కి ఇచ్చినప్పుడు మనకు వచ్చే బెనిఫిట్ ఏంటంటే వర్క్ రిలేటెడ్గా ఇంజురీస్ అనేది తక్కువ అవుతాయి. ఏంటి? బేస్డ్ ఆన్ అబ్జర్వేషన్, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ పాజిటివ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షన్. సో ఈ అబ్జర్వేషన్స్ కానీ, ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ కానీ, పాజిటివ్ ఇంటర్వెన్షన్స్ కానీ, దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ better training. There is a lack of what do you call the knowledge. Yeah. Building a BBS program. How you can building a BBS program? How? Yeah. Number one, correct behavior. Number two, observation card. Number three, feedback process. Number four, measurement. Yeah. Based on these four factors, and you can build a BBS program. Yeah. How, if suppose, if it is a correct behavior, how you can imagine, determine the safe way to do the job. If it is a correct behavior, mostly you can avoid dangerous things and dangerous behaviors like that. Next, observation card. One should be maintain the observation code or record, like you have to behave like that, you have to do like that, you have to think like that, you have to do like that, like that. Next, feedback process. Deliver feedback immediately followed by an observation. And fourth one, measurement tool. BBS in an organization process. It can measure the BBS power. First one, observation. In the observation, we have a one observe, understand, and identify the altered behavior. And coming to the first one, observe. Observe the job to make sure you understand what the worker is going to provide and necessary feedback. Number two, understand. Communicate effectively. Make sure the worker understand why their behavior is unsafe. Third one, identify alternate behavior. Coach the worker in the correct, safe behavior and allow to change or safe, getting the job. Yeah. And second one, observation process. And again, we have the observation process. We have a clarify commitment, obtain agreement, and observe the follow-up. What is clarify agreement? Make it clear that workers are committed to doing the job safely through feedback and positive intervention. Obtain agreement. Workers must agree to change unsafe behavior to an alternative safe behavior. Sixth one, observe to follow up. Observe workers at a later date to make sure they are using the safe behavior. Reinforcement of safe behavior with positive feedback. Feedback. Safe behavior observe. Feedback should acknowledge and reinforcement. Identify the cause of unsafe. Explain why behavior was unsafe. Offer an alternative safe behavior. Yeah, measurement too. BBS must be an ongoing process. For BBS to work, everyone needs to be involved. Companies to that see results from BBS, keep up the data entry, use performance charts, use observation reports, set a specific safety goals. Yeah. Motivation or buy-in. Motivation builds on a solid culture. Key motivational points include provide the employee with a sense of value, recognizing employees for good work, fostering a sense of community. Yeah. Positive reinforcement, getting what you want, acknowledgement, recognition, better work, అసెంట్ అంటే మనకి ఏం కావాలో దానికోసం ట్రై చేయాలి. Maintenance of increase of desired behavior gives discretionary effort. Behavior occurs more frequently.